Speaking of the basketball Super League, Glass City was looking for win number 2 on the season. Wranglers down by as much as 9 in the first, but they battled back. Clemier Owens the steal. Amari Peak lays it up and in to tie it up. The Lightning, though, explode after that. Glass City keeps fighting. It's Peak ending a 7-0 run with this putback. That cuts the deficit to 16. London playing fast, though, this entire first half. Marcus Oddie with the breakaway finishes on the layup. Lightning took a 23-point lead into the break. It stayed that way most of the third, but in the fourth, Glass City showing what they've got. Alex Heath steps back, banks in the 3. It's a 14-point game. A few minutes later, Caleb Vaughn Euro steps, gets the layup. That closes it to within 9 yet again, but that's as close as they would get down the stretch. London gets the win 125 to 113.
First half, my coach just told me he wanted to see me affect the game in different ways other than just shooting the ball, because he said I can make us better if I did more than just shoot the ball. So shots weren't going in first half, but they were all good looks, so I just kept being aggressive. This whole week, we've just been preparing for both teams, and then seeing them play each other last week or earlier this week was good for us, so we were able to watch film on both games. So we've just been preparing for both teams and trying to get ready for them.
Tim Clagg and Rodney Martin break down more from this one.
Tonight for the Wranglers, the second quarter was really the difference maker. They were outscored 34-18, dug themselves a hole, trailed by as many as 25, but there's no give up in this team, Rodney. They fought all the way back in the fourth quarter within 7 before running out of gas.
Well, you saw the second half as a tale of two halves. You got a team that came out and they were trying to double team and that kind of thing when the Wranglers were coming out. But they got hot, they got fire. They continued to push the ball in transition. They created turnovers, and so now they got easy basket. The defense picked up because you saw the ball going in, the energy picked up, and you just never know with those guys.
The guy that got hot, Javon Relaford, he had 5 points in the first half, ended up with 38 with 8 threes. He couldn't miss tonight in the second half.
We call him microwave. When he gets going, he gets going. And like, when you spoke to him earlier, he's trying to get other guys into the flow of the game. And then second half, you just started to see his shots just start to fall and everything else. And like I said, the energy picked up and Peck kept going. So it's just a good thing to see.
You mentioned Amari Peak. He had 25. The last few weeks, he's been a welcomed face on this roster. Kind of a crossover. They can post him up and use him as a guard as well.
He's a nice-sized player, athletic, he's tough, gritty, and he has the ball on the string, so he's a good addition to their program.
Their shortest turnaround, Rodney. They're back in action in 24 hours. What's that like? You've coached the Division I level. What's that like playing back-to-back nights?
Well, you prepare for it all year, and especially this time of the year, but it's nothing like having to do it the first time around, so they'll be ready.
They dropped by 13 at home tonight. Back in action tomorrow in front of the home crowd inside the Valley.